Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me Matt here, and today I want to talk about a subject that I feel is quite important, and that is why you should actually not be afraid to teach others and to share your knowledge with others. So I'm bringing this up because I've been on a bit of an interesting journey with this channel. Now, I started this channel a while back because I was into self-development. I was interested in improving myself in different ways, through meditation, lucid dreaming, through exercise, through healthy eating and all of this stuff. I wanted to actually become a better person and to grow. I went through a really dark period in my life with addiction and so on, and I basically hit my rock bottom, and I came out of that through self-development. And it gave me a new way to appreciate life and to actually strive for something, and to go from the worst part of my life to actually the best in a very, very short period of time. And so I felt very passionate about this, and it came to a point where I decided that I actually wanted to teach about this. And this came from the fact that I enjoy teaching. I've always enjoyed teaching and helping others, and I didn't really have something that was appropriate to teach about. But now, as I got more involved in self-development, I wanted to teach about that, and so I started this channel. And one of the first things I made videos about on this channel was lucid dreaming, which is now one of the main focuses of this channel, one of the things I make the most videos about. But the thing is, I don't think a lot of you guys realise what went into this when I started this channel. When I started this channel, I wasn't sure what to make my first video about, and I had just gotten my new microphone, which is the microphone I'm using right now, because this is the microphone that I use for my audio-only videos. And basically, I just wanted to make a video about something, and I thought, what can I actually make a video about that I could actually make a comprehensive video that's going to be, useful to someone? And I thought, lucid dreaming. Maybe I should make a lucid dreaming guide. That is something I could actually make a guide on, explain how I do things and so on. And so I wrote myself a script. It was one of the only videos I've ever scripted. I don't usually script my videos, but I've scripted a few of them. And I wrote this script for a lucid dreaming guide. And so I made this guide, I recorded it, I edited the video, I put it up, and that was the first video I put on my channel. And I basically only made it because I wasn't sure what else to make. I didn't even necessarily plan to talk about lucid dreaming on this channel. I didn't know whether I would. It is a subject that is related to self-development that I thought I might discuss at some point. But I didn't know if anyone would be interested in that. I especially didn't know if anyone would be interested in hearing from me on that, because I didn't really consider myself a lucid dreaming expert of any sort. I have plenty of experience with lucid dreaming, but even now I don't consider myself some kind of expert that knows everything about it. I'm just a lucid dreamer that wants to share with others and help others, go through the same journey that I've been through and to experience it for themselves. So I didn't really have any motivation to make any lucid dreaming guides or teach about lucid dreaming because, I thought, that's something for the people that are the absolute experts on the subject, why bother otherwise? But that was completely incorrect thinking, and I'm so glad that I didn't have any video ideas and I decided to make a lucid dreaming video, because that lucid dreaming video actually ended up inspiring me to teach more on the subject because I saw the interest in it. But it was really the first comment that I got, not the first comment on the video, but the first comment that I got back from someone on that video saying that they had their first lucid dream because of that video. All of the work that I had put into the channel up to that point, it all felt worth it. At that point, when I got that first message, I wasn't earning from the channel. I was actually losing money every month because I was spending out my savings to get by, and so I wasn't working as well, and basically the channel was at a loss, and I didn't know whether it was ever going to be at a state where I could continue the channel consistently and so on. But that one comment, saying that someone had had their first lucid dream because of that video, it made me decide that I wanted to stick with this channel no matter what. It felt so good because I knew what lucid dreaming meant to me. It was a big part of my life, and it still is, and it always will be. And I just thought, hey, by putting out that video that was almost a bit of a mistake because it was just a video that came out because I didn't know what else to make a video about, I actually helped someone introduce lucid dreaming into their life. And I just thought, wow, that's pretty damn awesome, if I may say so. And that was when this video had maybe a few hundred views or maybe like 1,000 views or something. That video now has over 1.4 million views, and I've had countless comments from people on that video and other videos telling me how they've learned to lucid dream because of me and stuff. And the thing is, like I said, I'm not some lucid dreaming expert that knows everything about the subject. I am a lucid dreamer with some experience under my belt that is, capable of explaining things in a decent way. And that is all that it took to be able to introduce lots of other people around the world to lucid dreaming. I was able to share my knowledge and then bring that to hundreds and thousands and now even millions of people around the world so that they could learn how to do what I could do. So this is why I'm making this video, because I believe you should share your knowledge with the world as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the same way. You don't necessarily have to start a YouTube channel, although if that's what you want to do, that's a great way of doing it. But you can write, you can, post guides on forums, you can post videos, you can teach your friends. What I'm trying to stress here is the importance of spreading your knowledge with others, because you don't necessarily have to be a teacher. You don't necessarily have to be an expert in a particular subject. You can just be someone with some knowledge of that subject who is willing to share it with others. And you may find that the couple of hours or a little bit longer that it takes you to maybe make a video or a guide on a particular subject actually leads to tens of people having positive experiences because of that. And even if it's just one person that has a positive experience, that's enough to make it worth a couple of hours of your time. Because say, for example, you make a lucid dreaming guide and one person has their first lucid dream because of that guide. And it took you, let's just say it takes you 10 hours to make that guide. And one person has their first lucid dream because of that. You've unlocked a lifetime of lucid dreaming for someone for 10 hours of your time. I think that is a very, very good trade-off. 10 hours of time for someone to have a lifetime of these experiences. That is pretty amazing. So don't discount your ability to share knowledge with others. I'm not someone special. I'm not the only person that can teach others or that can share information with others. You are capable of doing exactly the same thing as I'm doing with this channel. If there is a subject that you feel knowledgeable in and that you feel passionate about, then share that with others. Don't let that knowledge just be cooped up in your own brain. Let it go to other people, because you'll find that everyone has a unique way of looking at things, and sometimes your way is the way that people need to see to actually get there. It may be that the advice that you put out in a video or in a guide is what leads to someone having massive changes in their life that they can thank you for years to come. So don't just learn, but also teach. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope some of you guys take this message to heart and actually do spend some time teaching others. You don't have to, take it as seriously as I do. I am teaching every day because that is something I want to do with my life. If you don't enjoy teaching in the way that I do, then maybe that's not for you. But you can still do it in little ways. You can, write a guide for something that you like to do. Maybe there's a video game that you're particularly good at. You can write a guide and that can help someone else. Maybe you're really, really good at painting little models or something, like those Warhammer models and stuff like that. Maybe that's just your thing, and you can show a guide, you can do a video guide on how to do it the best way, and someone can watch that and they can learn how to do it correctly because of you. Even if you only help 1 or 2 people with your guide, that is without a doubt worth it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you did, remember to subscribe for more. Also, if you want to support the channel, then definitely check out my Patreon, which I'll link to on screen. Thanks once again for watching, and take care.